in Dallas, Texas. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Nice to be with you.
It's nice to have you, and I'm glad you're having a great day because I am too. And I want my audience to ponder this question, and I know you have in your homes and in your own private time. With insurance costs on the rise nationwide, consumers, you guys are searching for clear, credible answers about what's driving those premiums. I hear you. So I found one of the best guys on the planet. I found Robert Gordon. He's the Director of Policy and Research for the American Property Casualty Insurance Association, also known as APCIA. He's in the Valder Beebe Show studio to separate fact from fiction, and he's going to offer us some actionable insights to help keep that coverage affordable. All right, that's a lot for you to live up to.
I'll do my best.
Okay, my audience and people who don't even listen to the show, I'm going to speak for them. We want to know what's the biggest cost drivers behind insurance costs rising for many Americans?
Inflation is the biggest cost driver for insurance. In 2022, it spiked up to 9%. That's the worst level of inflation in 4 decades. And the costs for building supplies and labor were even higher than inflation, much higher. And the same for new cars, used cars, and car repairs are still going through the roof. That hasn't even slowed down like the rest of inflation. Those are the number one cost drivers for insurance. The other one that particularly is impacting Texas is the weather. Texas is number one in so many things, but Texas had the most billion-dollar plus storms in 2024. Texas had the most tornadoes in 2025, and it's number one for most hail-related losses. So Texas is, and the insurance industry are just really getting hammered by severe weather over the last few years.
Oh, okay. Didn't know, we like to be first in everything. Didn't know we were first in those.
Yep.
Okay. How are you guys working to improve affordability for homeowners and drivers with all the costs you have to consider? You've got inflation, you got them stupid tariffs, you got taxes, you got wages, you got a lot coming at you. I understand, I just don't agree.
Yeah, I'm with you. You know, some of those factors we just don't have any control over. Some of the geopolitical factors, labor factors, even the weather we don't have control over. But what we do have control over, number one is mitigation. So there's some great scientific breakthroughs on making homes safer. We did that with cars for decades. The insurance industry has been researching crash testing cars. I actually went and saw two cars being crashed once, and the new cars are so much more safer than the old ones, protecting lives, saving money. We're now doing the same thing with homes, finding ways of tying down the roof, making it more wind resistant, better materials. We've got to get better building codes in Texas. The other big Texas issue is legal system abuse. There's a huge increase in lawsuits in Texas in terms of the amount of money getting taken out of the system. Florida adopted some major legal reforms in the last few years. That's taken them from being the most expensive homeowners insurance rates in the nation to actually reducing the rate. So there are solutions we can work on together.
Okay, tell me a little bit about that legal system. Is it homeowners suing the insurance company or vice versa?
Well, some of it's fraud. So we actually have aerial footage in one state of a roofer contractor going up on the roof. After storms, you get all of these flyers. I do as a homeowner saying, we can give you a free roof inspection and maybe get you a free roof from your insurance company. We have aerial footage one insurance department got of a contractor going up on the roof, ripping off some of the tiles and coming back and saying, well, you need a new roof. That fraud is terrible. We're also seeing after disasters, lawyers trying to race in and get clients and get them to sign up even before there's any disputes. The Texas Insurance Department does a great job. If you have any problems, complaints, disputes, you can go to them for free and get that dispute resolved rather than going to a lawyer and paying a third to a half of any compensation to the lawyer. It's not a very good deal, and it's really increasing costs.
Okay, I'm going to ask you at the end of this interview, where do we go? But tell me, how can consumers evaluate risk and make sure they're not underinsured. Because you
Yeah.
feel like, if the roof comes off, I'm going to call the insurance company. That's just how we are.
Yep, that's right. It's so important to talk to your agent, talk to your insurance company. Your agent can shop around for cheaper coverage if you want. Your agent can talk about the right level of deductible. The higher deductible you have, the cheaper the insurance is. So your agent can make sure you have the right level of coverage and the right balance between your deductible and your premiums.
And what reforms could help improve the coverage and lower rates? Because we just really need help. The word is affordability.
Yeah, again, I think in Texas, it's legal system abuse and it's building codes. It's that mitigation. So we can, just like we have with cars, the industry has come up with great safety standards. But Texas, that building development is just going on so rapidly, and it's not always the up-to-date building codes. We've got to get up-to-date building codes. That not only reduces insurance rates, but it protects lives. It makes you safer. So that's going to be a real challenge for Texas as it keeps growing, is making sure there's the right weather resiliency in the buildings.
Okay, and when you say building codes, and what I mean is if I get a room built on my house or a tiny house built on my property, I need to make sure the contractor, whoever I contract, is going towards the current building codes. Is that what you mean?
That's right, and it's both on our website and the group the industry funds is called the Institute for Business and Home Safety, and they have standards for wind resistance, hail resistance. They've tested all the different roof manufacturers to see which ones hold up the best. So just like as a consumer, I can go and when I want to buy a car and look up and see which one has the best safety rating. Consumers can now do that in a way they never have been able to before to see what's the best roof you can get? What's the most important safety protections for your home, whether it's putting on shutters onto your windows or tying down your roof and making sure you have the right roof material. So there's some major things you can do to save costs and save lives.
This has been so informative and very helpful. I love people who help, and you've been one of those people. Where do we go online and get more information?
apci.org/insurance.
Robert,
apci.org/insurance.
Robert Gordon, thank you so much for being my guest on the Valder Beebe Show. I love a person who makes a difference. Thank you.
Thanks, Alder.
Hi, I'm Valder Beebe, host of The Valder Beebe Show. We have over 1,000 videos on ValderBeebeShow.com and YouTube.com/ValderBeebe Show. We upload new videos daily. Our site is a modern baby boomer platform with news and information important to boomers. Subscribe to YouTube.com/ValderBeebe Show and stay connected as I interview the world's most fascinating people.